Hello everyone and welcome back to another Thursday with me, Panda Pops. Hey DJ EJ and Sparky Snikel. You hope I'm having a good day? I was, and now I've come over not feeling so great. So I don't know how long tonight's going to be. That's why I didn't put the title as being extended for over on YouTube, because I don't think we're going to go for 4 hours. But I hope you're having a good day. And DJ EJ and Nick School, hope you're good as well. And Vi just stream. Hope you guys are doing all okay. But yeah, I'm not too sure. It's like, it's that time. And the first day, it's always really, really bad. Like, horrifically bad. And I'm earlier than I usually am. Usually it comes on at the weekend, so I can be in prime aching pain during the time I don't have to work. Herbal tea. I might have some a little bit later. I've just had a tea, so I'm just sticking to water. But yeah, mine are particularly horrific. It's like the first 2 days and then it's bearable, but after that it's pretty horrible to do. So I'm thinking we're gonna continue with the dwarf. I think we were going to do a Dwarf Child. Dwarf Child, here we are. And I got this head here, and I feel like it would have been better off just starting with a smaller head or something, but we're going to just start deleting, like, the hair. Is the easiest thing, I reckon, to just get rid of. And I don't want to make it too much smaller, just a little bit. Oh wait, is this the weird head that we already started editing? I think we'll be alright. Oh gosh. I think we'll be okay. Right. Let's just start single deleting some. And putting some of the flesh back on the head. Might be a good start. Right, let's pop the ears in just a little bit. And I don't know what happened down here. I'm pretty sure we just started deleting things. That looks about right, I believe. Correct me if that doesn't look right. Eat lots of fruit. Do you think I don't? I love fruit. Fruit is my favorite, trust me. The fruit is not going to solve this. This has been numerous years of my life of this pain. Trust me. If only it was as simple as just eat some fruit. I wish. No no comments, what, on eating fruit? I really do like fruit. Mangoes, bananas, blueberries are my particular favorite. Raspberries and blackberries as well. I am very, very fond of. But yeah, they are my absolute favorites, and I will happily always eat them. Bananas eat more so than other fruits. But yeah. Pretty much my go-to fruits. But hey, if some fruit... Oh, and we don't get it often here, but I really, really like lychees. Lychees are absolutely gorgeous. And I feel like probably one of the best fruits. If you've never tried lychee, you really should. Good. Clear Sage worked wonders. Still angry I didn't discover it. Clear Sage, that's something I haven't tried, so perhaps something to give a go. Right. Very square-headed child, but much better than what we had before. Now I'm thinking if we just go boop, 1, 2, 1. Oh, whoops. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, we'll just take off the top of the head. Why not? Makes so much more sense that way. Ear smaller, ear smaller. Okay. And then what I'm thinking that we do is just one, I want the mirror tool. Just do that and that. Really happy. And I feel like the head is far too long. Anybody else getting like far too long feels for the head? I know it's a dwarf, but let's just chop a little bit off. Let's go there. We'll add some hair onto it. This still feels far too long. But yeah, what's saged soup? So you just get some sage and put it in soup? Like you just boil... are you just having boiled sage? Is that it? Hey, Sage, how are you doing? Clary Sage. What's Clary Sage? You've confused me now. I was like, why am I being boiled? Not you, Sage. The different Sage. Right. This guy is... Wait. Okay, so it's probably going to be... Should it be Benny Bobbins? Child? No, we're still going to have it be... Oh, wait, maybe we can go for this brown, because Benny Bobbins is a ginger. So maybe... Okay. Maybe it can just sort of be auburn. And let's just do that. Right, run, Sage, run! Run, Sage! The plant's not the person, exactly. They're planning to make a sage potion. Yeah, Clary, sage. Oh, there's oils. Tea. Oh wow, they literally, Puka tea, literally call it womankind herbal tea. Look at that. Womankind. Apparently that's what it's meant to be. That's what I typed in, and that's what came up. This. Well, that's not even the same ingredients. What makes it womankind? The fact that it's got a pretty box that says womankind, is that what goes for womankind these days? Just a pretty box? Right, female dwarves, just because I feel like it, have slightly larger ears. And she can wear a little hoop on ear. Okay. Her eyes can be slightly green. Don't like that. Can we go for a darker green? Kinda like that, but no. White bits. Hmm. What colour eyes does Benny Bobbins have? My chair you told me to make Tuesday. You just finished the chair I told you to make? Finds out about your relationship with Team. I actually bought. Oh. Not gonna boil anyone. Such drama queens. Her eyes look so weird. Right, we're just gonna have no eyes there. That looks so much better. Right there. That looks fantastic. Okay, let's just give her some eyebrows for her non-eyes. And then we'll just do that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the little dwarven girl. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love that. That it's like just covering her eyes. There we go. Thank you. Oh, thank you ever so much for everything I do. A fringe. Bangs. Bangs. Fringe is the British word for bangs. This is a fringe. This is a fringe. I literally don't know why you call them bangs. It makes absolute no sense. Bang is like a sound. Or, you know, hitting something, like you're banging something. Like, I literally do not understand why you call a fringe bangs. It's so weird. It's a fringe. A fringe. Hey, bangs. What's bangs? That's like what Americans call this that I've got here. Your fringe. Hey, we just yeah, and you changed most of it. You changed most of it. Don't say yeah, no. No, you take credit for the weird words you guys come out with. No, it's fine. I also haven't had any since I was 8. Do you know what? I grew mine out when I was around about like 8 or 9. I started growing mine. No, yeah, about 9. No, I think 9 years old is the last school picture I've got with one. And I grew it out. And then when I hit about 14, I got like the emo side fringe. So it'd like cover one eye. And it'd be like, you know, it was like side fringe, like that. And getting this while I've been streaming is the first time I got it. I got mad at my hair for not doing what I wanted it to do, and obviously lockdown, couldn't go to a hairdresser's, so I just chopped my hair off and gave myself a fringe. Apartment is a flat. Flat is a profile of a service. Had the side thing. Oh yeah, definitely. Verb her hair is banged. So maybe they used to cleave it. No, it can't be. Her hair is no. That makes no sense. I actually really like this. I think she looks really cool. Maybe this is like more like a dwarven teenager with how she looks. We'll see. Right, trim volumes, all trimmed nicely. And then what we're going to do is grab this head and move it here. Oh, already looks so much better. Okay, and we're going to move the pivot point. Everything's going to get smaller, so... I can't even tell, like, this dwarf, I can't tell if we've made this dwarf a female or a male. So you guys can meet. Frag. Flat, flashbang. Wait, flat. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious right now. Right, I'm looking up Dwarf Child. I hope, oh no. No. No, that's given, no, that's the wrong stuff. Dwarven children. Much better. Don't Google Dwarf Child. I think we could probably just go with a very simple outfit for this one. That's still got so many silly Google images. Okay, we're just gonna go for a very, very simple tunic, I reckon, and we're gonna make it light blue. Gonna be wearing just a little outfit. We're also definitely going to be making the body just a tad bit smaller up here, and probably chest is probably fine, like the size of it. Gonna do a nice blue. Very, very light blue. Oh gosh, let's not joke about the poor Ukraine. I try not to get political on anything that I stream and stuff. I stay out of those sort of topics. Alright, let's just do that. And I reckon, depending on what age the child is, and we haven't even got a skin tone, because we haven't done the copy and paste, so copy, thank you. Paste. There we go, lovely skin tone. What blue did we go for? We went for a number 3. Everybody remember number 3. And now we need to move this up so it fits there. Beautiful. So number 3. Color the whole thing. Hello, color. Beautiful. And because it is going to be a dress, let's just drag it out. Drag your bum down too. There we go. Should probably go a little bit longer than that. So let's go for a 12. 2. So this. And about there. So go with the dress of coming out like that. Wait, nice. We'll add some detail on it, but let's just have a little look. Okay, lovely. Legs are poking out slightly, but we're going to sort that. So let's just make the legs stick thin, because we shouldn't really be seeing them. Just in case we do. Sorry, elf. A goblin. No! What are we creating, by the way? Meant to ask. We are doing a dwarven child. There you go. Spark is on it. Spark is on it. I wonder what's going to happen too. It's a little bit vague. Asked India for help. Has the wind calmed down there for you? Yeah, it's not too bad. We, at least where, like, exactly where I am, like my house in particular, we didn't get it particularly bad. We're fairly sheltered in the little section that we're in, because there's houses all around us. It wasn't too bad, but there was a lot, like, around us that wasn't particularly good. Right. This dwarven leg. I'm going to just take this side off. And probably just a bit at the back as well. And she's obviously going to need some little boots. Going to colour here for her little boots. Actually, we could probably add just a bit there and a bit to that side. As well as the front, the back, our standard boot type situation we have going on. And we'll see what having her skin tone looks like for walking purposes. Like for running and stuff. Ah! Oh no, which brown did I use? Did anybody remember which brown? Brown was it. Right, guys. Brown number 2 next to the purple. It rained this morning. No, we had hail. We had hail. Got some hail. Ooh, did I take it off the back or off the front? I cannot remember. There we go, number 2 next to purple. Two next to purple. Just decided to just give it extra like that. I believe. 2 next to the purple, number 2 purple, number 2 next to purple. Dwarf Child's looking pretty cool. Need to make her a little bit shorter, I reckon. My head's so high up. I'm so sorry. It's got to go down a little bit, mate. She's so cute! I'm sorry, she looks kind of like creepy but cute. You know how like kids in loads of games just kind of look a little bit weird? It's kind of how she's looking. Make her green. No, she's Benny Bobbin's daughter. Wait, no. No, oh, 19, yeah, Celsius. 19 Celsius is quite nice. That's where I'm most comfortable. And I think past that, like 21 maybe. They had ice warnings last night, 10, not 19. You said it 3 times and conjured you up. Did I hear my name? I made Nat Purple Lioness. Hey, now you do. Who said Purple Lioness's name 3 times and conjured her? Right, and we're going to move the shoe. Oh, she's so cute! Oh, I love Benny Bobbin. What's Benny Bobbin's daughter's name? I think she's adorable. Benita! It's Benita Bobbins. It's Benita Bobbins. Don't care if you guys hate it. She's Benita Bobbins. And because her dad is such a failure, she hates music. She literally loathes it. No, DJ EJ, not funny. I'm going to tell you off if you're not careful. Be good. Make good decisions. Okay, and now we are going to have the fun part of moving the pivot for this. Right about there and probably there. Let's have a look. That actually doesn't look like an awful position. I also don't know what grey I chose. Number 2. Give her a beer. Oh, it was what? Oh, yeah! I did say purple. I did say purple about 3 times. Well, look at you listening real well. I wasn't even listening real well. Oh gosh, I'm in so much pain. Sometimes being a woman is so friggin' hard. Ugh, right. Right, be a man. I mean, you guys get to you get to pee standing up. That sounds pretty cool. I was gonna say Betty, but okay. No, because I think Benita's much better. It's a little bit weirder, and I like it. I'm here for Benita Bobbins. Can't wait to put her next to her dad and see what it looks like. Also pretty sure the chest does need... Oh, wait, I could get away with... No, the chest needs moving down. That up. Yep, that's done it. Now means the head and the... Ah, the head now needs moving down. There we go. And I think we get away with the arm being there. Okay, her hand needs to now be smaller. I used to know a lassie called Benita. She was more of a troll than a dwarf. Like, oh, that's so mean. Right, let's make the hand smaller. I don't know how we're going to make it significantly smaller without it looking a little bit weird. It would just make her thumb 1 and go this side. Just delete this side to make it sort of more in proportion. Kind of isn't awful, but we'll see. Height might be a little bit much. Might get away with it. Let's just have a look. Okay, her hand is a little bit on the big side, but I feel like we can get away with it. Do need to move it slightly though. Maybe even just move the hand in a little bit. Okay, that looks better. I won't say it looks the best, it looks better. And then her shoulder, this side, just needs sorting. And then we'll add a few little details to her dress. Put a hair clip. Yeah, I'll pop a hair clip. Mean but true, no. Okay, I mean, fair enough. I don't know the person. I'll take your word for it. 5, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 5. I know I could just switch it, rotate it, but we're not doing that. I want to make life hard for myself. 5. 2. Nope. That feels wrong. 5, 2, 3. It is 5, 2, 3. Five, 2. Where is it? Oh, fine. We'll just fill up the gap. We've got the gap. We'll just fill it up. There we go. Beautiful. Right, where is your shoulder? Not in the right place at all. Oh my goodness. That even... It's roughly at the right height, just not in enough. Okay, so we'll just push it in a little bit. Yep, that's looking better. I think it does need to be slightly higher. Just check. Slightly lower, and I think we're there. About right. Actually, I think that is right. That's correct. Right, cool. And then this one is 523 again. Five, 1, 3. Perfect. Right. Have that. Then we have the darker one, and then based we have her skin tone, and now for the movement of the arm. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did you start this one from a template? I did. I used the small human to make, because basically I'm using the small humans to make dwarves, and someone was like, hey, why don't you have a dwarf child? Because I'd made a slightly taller main dwarf, so I just raised him and added like more to the chest and the hips and stuff to give him a little bit extra height, just so he looks slightly taller. So someone was like, you should do a dwarf child. So yes, I've used the template. I used the small human to make her more small humanish. Here's the original head that we used from one of the ones I've edited already, and this is now the child head. The child head is significantly, I wouldn't even say that much smaller. Child head is slightly smaller. She's got large ears though. And we're going to edit the hand. Hopefully we can remember how we edited the hand. Actually, no. Look at this. We're doing this. You guys get your own way where I do the thingy. So I get the right hand and I copy and I call that L hand. And then we find the left hand, find L hand. Where's L hand? L hand. Move it there. And then all we do is a little rotatey thing. And I think it needs to be repositioned slightly. Otherwise it's pretty much in the right place. There we go. Hey, little Nori. Thanks for the tips earlier today. No problem. It's literally, I had somebody come in and ask about, like, oh, if you buy assets, and I said no, and they said, well, somebody's doing that. And so I was like, oh, who is it? Just in case they don't realize this fact. And they said it was you, and I was like, oh, you've sent me images and stuff before of the assets that you're creating, so I thought it'd be fine to just message you to, like, let you know. Because the way it was worded from the other person was like that, you know, that you didn't know and that people could use those. I'd ask, do you have a video about creating wearables? Okay, so I have done live streams about wearables and stuff like that. I will be doing, are you... Are you wanting to know how to sort of do animations on wearable templates and stuff? Go west, hey! How are you doing? Yeah, I just simply can't put them on Sandbox yet. That's basically it. Yeah, I get it, but obviously you gotta understand the way it also might look. Because my worry is, one, people see people do it, so they do it, not realizing that they do not work with the Sandbox game. So for anybody that doesn't know, what I'm on about is obviously right now only people within the creator fund can upload pre-approved assets, and only a small selection of those get approved to go up for sale. In the future, the public will be able to publish and sell their own assets. So it is strongly suggested not to take what you've created in Voxedit and then go sell it like backdoor on, like, mint it on OpenSea, because it misses key metadata. So a lot of people don't realize this, and it will not work with the Sandbox game. It won't. There currently isn't any plans to do a whole bridging process to bridge those things over. So what it would mean is that the owner of these assets, one, hopefully knows this. They know that they have to either remint the collection on Sandbox and then airdrop to current holders. Otherwise, what could happen is people purchase these assets, realize they can't use them after purchasing with the intention of using them, and then get mad and sort of blast people for it. So my reasoning is, don't do it, because there's a lot of things people don't realize. To give them, they couldn't re-edit. Yeah, don't do that. Don't give them the files. Don't give them the files. Giving them the files is not the best idea. Because it would basically be a race to who uploads it first. If they got the files and they uploaded it and got it approved, no, they have to remint, and I'll give it to them once. Okay, so how do your owners know that, though? If somebody came across your collection, so I'm gonna say this, because where I went and saw your post as well after somebody said it was you, I saw your post, and nowhere on your post did it say, hey, you know, this is the collection, currently can't be used in the Sandbox, but I will be airdropping when I can mint on the Sandbox. There was nothing there to indicate that, so I'd say you should have something there to indicate that. Want to hold my asset? Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with wanting to hold your asset. Like, absolutely no issue with that. But it is strongly suggested to not go upload it on OpenSea, because then you have, like, there's missing metadata that won't work with the Sandbox game. But as long as you are aware of that fact and you're going to do an airdrop, I don't see an issue whatsoever. And obviously there is no issue generally to go do that. If you've created something, you want to sell it, that's great. My concern is when people buy things and they don't realize it's not going to work, they're going to feel very cheated out of money, which is why personally I strongly divert people from buying anything that does not have the Sandbox official verified tick. So they know that if they're buying something with the verified tick, it's going to work. It's approved, it's going to work. Yeah, I would say reword it better. But my main concern generally is that people don't realize this. So yeah, that's the only thing. Obviously, anybody can do what they want with their stuff, but my whole thing is to make sure people don't feel like they're spending their money and not getting what they think that they're getting. That's all. And your assets are amazing, by the way. Absolute great work. If they join my Discord, I'll vote for that asset. That is probably not the best way to go about it. So because it's your asset that you've minted, you will be able to get a list of all the addresses holding that asset. You should be able to do that. anyway. Having it through, oh, only if you're on my Discord I can track you, probably not the best. Some people don't want to join Discord. Some people may not even realize that when they find your collection on OpenSea. Just got to be open, honest, and clear. 100%. But I'm always going, up until, you know, the user-generated content is open on the Sandbox, I am always going to deter people from listing their stuff on OpenSea in case they don't realize this information and they don't realize they've got to put in a lot of work and, you know, end up paying more money, because that's what it's going to be. You're going to have to pay to remint something and then pay to airdrop those assets to everybody. It seems like a slight inconvenience, but I understand for wanting to get your name out there and what you've created out there. I get it. And I'm always going to deter people from purchasing assets that don't have that verified tick, because I don't know who out of people that have put stuff on OpenSea know what they've got to do to make it work or even realize that. So that's my, yeah. Say you buy my asset, what would you kind of expect from my asset? Okay, so if I saw your asset, what do you mean, what do I expect from your asset? If I'm purchasing something that that somewhat seems like, you know, I should be able to use it in Sandbox, I would want to use that asset in Sandbox. That would be my reasoning for purchasing it. I generally, at least 95% of all of the assets that I own are all to do with utility. I want either to be able to play with them or earn money from them. Okay? It's not often that I buy something that has zero utility. By zero utility, I generally mean buying a profile picture that at the time of going out doesn't have a general utility. I, at one point, was looking at Genesis Kongs when they were half an ETH, and I didn't purchase one. This was at a time that getting bananas daily existed, and I couldn't justify spending half an ETH on something that did literally nothing. So yeah, if I purchased one of your assets, I would want to use that asset. That would be my expectation of that asset, to be able to place it in my game and have it usable in my world. All my assets are just artwork. Okay, that's fine. But even then, okay, let's say all your assets are artwork. Are they artwork that, you know, people want to show off in the Sandbox? Personally, wouldn't be possible unless I showed it off as an image. I'll do an example of this. So let's just save this. Freudian slip? Wait, what did I say? I guess I'm wondering how they attach to the avatars, like where the pivot should be. Is that, is where the pivot's... Okay, so... do you on about the equipment? So if you're using the equipment template, don't move that main pivot where it's showing, so the helmets and stuff on the head, where it's showing, with the ghost underneath, that's where it'll be. If you are making a wearable where you aren't using the template, that will not be a wearable. You need to use the equipment templates to make it a wearable. Right, let's just hop into here. So usually artworks, you can image, I think it's already selected. Yeah, NFT image. And then I could go to OpenSea. I'm just going to select any Sandbox asset. Okay, the Spoin coin. So I'm going to select the Spoin coin, do copy, then go validate. There we go, continue. I'll go into the world. And that is not fitting to size. Scale mode, resize, yeah, resize. There we go. So that is how you would display an artwork, but I wouldn't purchase something to display as artwork. If I'm purchasing something, I would want it to actually be placed in my game. But yeah, I get it. That's fine if that's what you want. With the GLTF file, how's the GLTF file going to be displayed in the sandbox though for people to use? Like if someone's purchasing it, or is your like if you're making stuff not to be used in the sandbox, that's absolutely fine, and you know that's great if that's your choice. I'm just saying, just from the question that I got asked by somebody, which was, if I purchase, literally the question was, if I purchase something that isn't an official verified asset, will it work with the sandbox? And my answer to that is no, it won't. That's just where I'm coming from with that. Is simply for virtual galleries. Okay, that's fair enough. But that's not what I look for when I purchase something. If that's what you are doing, that's absolutely fine. But that's not what I look for when I purchase something. That's all. Hey, 987A. Okay, I think this one is... Wait, we've got to do something on her skirt. Let's just add... Oh, you guys wanted like a clip in her hair as well, didn't you? Just kind of want to add maybe... Oh! I mean, yes, a pocket would be great, but I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, we could. And for the clip in her hair, I am just going to do it on the side of her head. There. Like that. With a slight stuck bit right there. There we go. Cutie. Hey, so I think what we need to do is definitely test her height. I also need to just do that. Okay, her leg does not look great there. She cannot be used for crawling. Look at her poor legs. She looks awful. Let's have a little look at some that she may be doing. I mean, eating looks fine. Her arms go a little bit too high, maybe. Doesn't look awful. And probably this one. Yeah, her arm. Because we made it smaller. If it's going from up there. I'll have to sort her out, but let's just test her height. And I'll have to do a whole bunch of animations on her. So export. I'll have to test all of them. Just arrived, what's up? Hey, Mad Money, how are you doing? Oh, right, how long have I've not even been streaming for an hour. Oh my goodness. Right, new assets, Benita Bobbins, description, child, dwarf, test, so I know it's a test. On, continue, so I can carry on doing the categories. Okay, fantasy, medieval, I guess, and sandbox. DJ EJ, have a great sleep. Hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Oh, I hope I'm in less pain as well. In a lot of pain. You wish me less pain. Thank you. I wish me less pain too. Right, let's go to the tavern because we got all the guys over in the tavern. I don't think I've put Benny Bobbins in the tavern yet. Or was he in the tavern? He might be. Oh yeah, look. That's good old Benny Bobbins. Next to the king. Oh, she is smaller! Look at that! Oh! Oh, that's so cute. Also, I don't think about this. I've got... Oh, actually, I could probably jump in. Oh, no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Jumped it. There we go. Oh no, I can't because it's locked. Oh goodness me, I'm just making a mess everywhere. Okay, just tab out. Come on. Look! Look at them! Oh, how did... Screenshotting did that? Look at them! She's so cute! Look how cute she is! Aww. Little cutie. Little cutie. Hey. Hey, you little cutie. She's so cute. Little Benny Bobbins' daughter. So the one next to the human, he is a tall dwarf. He's the Dwarven King. Ms. Wold, his name is. And then we have Benny Bobbins here. And then we have Benita Bobbins. We also have a random dude over here. I think that looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm patting myself on the back right now. Let's just get a better view. We put them in like the daylight section so we can get a proper look at them. In all their daylight glory. I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah. No, I'm very happy with that. Be fun to see them animated. Well, her animations all need to have a few changes because of like the pivot point of where they are, which is unfortunate, but there we go. Also, because she's not going to be a main character, I'm going to delete half of the pre-made animations for her because I am not re-editing all of those animations because that is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Do we get Benny's X too? I don't know. Do you guys want Benny's X? But yeah, this is what's happened to her animations. So everything's just, her body and stuff is all fine. Her legs aren't too bad, I suppose, for attacking. I'd rather they not be there, if I'm being honest. I wonder what it'll look like if I made them invisible. Hey, just remember these dimensions for arms. Wait, I want to save that screenshot. Just in case it doesn't clipboard properly. Right, lovely. Got that out. Right. Just want to see what it looks like if I do that. Oh, but her foot's gonna be there. No. Okay, where's her leg gone? Did I save her? Okay. Oh, it's fine. I kept the dimensions there. Number 3, I think the color was. Yeah, so a lot of these animations are going to have to be changed. But I'll sort that out. That's gonna be like a ton of work that I just really like. It's gonna be a lot of concentration work. I'm not feeling that right now. Right, she does not need to know how to crawl. Or a lot of these she doesn't need. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click that. And then... where are you? Correct one. Sandbox Street. Dwarf Child. So this is generally what I do. So we've got all these: chase, climb, combat, run, combo, attack, crawling. All the crawling can go. I'll let her have the crouch and the crouch walk, deft pose, detection, dodge, eat, fall, flee, get hit strong, happy, heavy attack. Right, she's a child. She doesn't need the heavy attack. She's not meant to be attacking heavily. No, she can't do that. She's a small child. Idle, interact, jump, land, mad, parry, get hit, parry, shield. Why is she getting hurt? Pull. Right, she's not doing the pull or the push. Actually, no, we can keep those in. Recovery, fine. Run. What shelf? Can we remember what shelf was? Is that stacking shelves? Right, sit idle. We'll have sit idle. We're not having her just sit. Sprint. Right, swim. Yeah, we'll have her swim. Fork, thrust attack. She doesn't need to be thrusting. She's a child. How dare you? Warrior stun. She doesn't need that. So again, she's a child and she doesn't need 3 attacks. She can have 2 attacks and she can have those. There we go. And then right now all of those that we've just deleted in there are gone. We can meet her mum in season 2 of the game. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a lot of work. I kind of like the idea of, so Benny's ex, it said that she took the children. So she could be a female dwarf with a baby dwarf on her back. Building equipment for a specific avatar shape that is different than the standard avatar that shows with the equipment template. I don't really know how to answer that properly. Sorry, Crafter. I'd have to have a think about it. I really am. I might have to stop streaming because I'm in a lot of pain. It's taking quite a lot to concentrate. Go to 7 ETH per 1x1 plot? Sure, I don't see why not. I think it'll go up to 10. The sidetrack question, been trying to figure this out. No, don't worry about the sidetracked question. It's a woman's time, and unfortunately mine get really bad. Can I give you money to make stuff for me? I mean, you can, but I don't really have the, like, what... I'm quite expensive. I'm going to say that right now. I'm pretty expensive. Depends what you want done and the time that you need it being made. Feel free to DM me and, you know, let me know. I'm definitely going to have a bath as well because I'm in paid. But let's make something simple that doesn't take a lot of thinking. Okay, cave etches. Do I need to make a cave for cave etches? I don't really want to do that. Right, I could maybe make a nice, simple, wild animal. I like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go for templates. It's going to be a small animal. Let's go for small mammal, I guess. Sandbox. I got one for animals, I think. Animals, yeah. Wait, what was I doing for deer? I've got a deer in there. Forest animal. Right. Body, I wanted your head. Thank you. You best get some sleep. Yeah, I will. I'll take a nice bath. I will get all nice and comfy, all nice and warm, and get an early night. What happened? Oh, it's just that womanly time, and now I'm getting messages. I hope it's important. I hate being disturbed. No, I just forgot to turn messages off. Yeah, no, it's just that womanly time. It's nothing like serious or anything like that. It's just I get it quite bad, and it's come a bit earlier than usual. So yeah, there's that fun stuff. And I'm gonna copy and paste this in here and make it slightly lighter. I only want it slightly. There we go. Sort of like fades in. And then just like a right. Heat pack is nice too. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a hot water bottle. Wow, that was loud. Why am I? Alright, phone, go over there. Shush. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. I definitely want just slightly lighter greens and red there, just so I can get all of the green. Yeah, all of this, even the back of the head. Beef. And eyes. The yellows. A little bit too creepy, maybe. Oh, orange looks creepy too. That a darker orange still looks creepy. Might go with it though. A little bit menacing like that. That's a little bit more joyful. Okay. That off and okay, let's trim that. There's going to be another one where I have to re-edit a whole bunch of stuff. Code palette. Alright, what time is it? I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go real soon, actually. I'm really sorry, guys. Like, I'm so sorry. If I could go for longer, I would. I don't think I can. So I do with this needs unlocking so I can move pieces about, but I'm pretty happy with that. Maxie. How you doing? And I want that same green that I've got going on here, so I'm just gonna copy and paste that further down. Go to the body. Good. Just oh, did you have it real bad? I had it like last February time. Yeah, about this time last year, and it was not nice at all. I was in very, very bad shape. So I hope you haven't had it too bad, and I hope you are recovering nicely from it. Having it all down with it. Wife has it bad. Oh, I hope your wife recovers real quick. All good. I'm over the worst of it. Yeah, some people get it like a lot differently. I know when I had it, I was the worst. I didn't have it like real like no hospitalization or anything like that. I just remember I didn't even look at any electronics for about 3 days. And that's fairly for me, considering my job is streaming, doing a ton of PC stuff, videos, editing, all of that. That requires me to literally be in front of a PC pretty much every day. Not being on it for 3 days was quite significant for me. But yeah, my whole head, senses, smell, and taste were gone for about 3 months as well. Which obviously isn't that bad, but everything tasted metallic. Like, it wasn't that things didn't have a taste, just everything tasted like metal. Your head around anything. Yeah, well, not even that. I had like the complete like brain fog thing that people talk about, like literally where you just don't really get where you are. Like, numerous times I caught myself just wandering around the house, just being like, why am I even up? I feel like weird taste sensations. Yeah, I was told it could. Some people have taken like over a year to get their taste back. But I'm happy I did get mine. I've had some people tell me that theirs did come back, but it came back like weird. So things didn't like taste the same. As far as I'm aware, my taste has come back, you know, okay-ish. Haven't had too many complaints. Well, my mouth hasn't complained to me too much. I haven't quite done that ear correct, I don't think. Sort it out later. But yeah, I hope everyone gets better very, very soon for you. Anything with vinegar in it, so Chris and ketchup smell really strange. Ooh, that's a different one. Yeah, the ear needs changing. I've buggered up the ear. Did it all kinds of wrong. What is that? 0.5? 0.5. That's not going to be... Oh, wait, no, it is. Okay. Okay, and then we just need to make a few little changes on it, and then it'll look absolutely fine. Yeah, that'll look fine once I make slight changes on it. But yeah, Maxie, it's unfortunately, I'm in a lot of pain right now, so the stream is going to be ending very, very soon. I had kind of hoped that I'd be able to go for like 2 hours. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to. Batters, hope you feel better soon. Yeah, no, don't. It's like, obviously I will feel better soon. It's not something like, it's one of those things that happens to every woman. So I'm going to be okay. Like, I will be. It's just the first day's the worst, and then every time after that it gets much better, and it's not so aggressive. It's just getting over those days. A lot of the time you guys don't sort of, know, obviously, because I'm not gonna tell you. But most of the time it happens over the weekend, so you don't really experience that my side of the stream, because it's usually the pain's usually subsided by the time I'm back to streaming. Yeah, I get it, but at least I could skip school. Oh, see, I was never allowed to skip school for that. You know, where I am, it was always like, just do some jogging and you'll be fine. Now, you not, okay? So I never believed that. I never believed, oh, exercise will make it feel better. And I have 100% proof that it definitely doesn't. So I've been jogging. I've not done it as much now that I've been like full-time doing this, because a lot of my evenings are dominated by all of this. But I do try to at least 2 to 3 times a week go jogging. And I'd been doing really well with my jogging, and I was really happy about it. And last time this happened, I was in like quite a bit of pain, more than usual. I was like, do you know what? They say jogging. Do some exercise and that'll be absolutely fine. I didn't go as far as I usually would because I was in pain. And I was like, okay, the pain isn't going. I'm going to take my shorter route and get back home. So I got back, and oh my gosh, did the agony turn worse. And I don't mean like any other part of my body hurt. I mean, it literally felt like my womb was being ripped, well, not even my uterus was being ripped out of me. This is literally how it felt like. I had to have numerous heat packs. I had a bath, numerous heat packs. I laid up in bed. I was close to crying. I thought there was something definitely wrong. So, yeah. That exercise doesn't work. But yeah, I know. The only time I ever skived off school was like, if I just didn't fancy going to a lesson. Never got it for periods. Loaded trucks at UPS for 3 years and noticed no different. It was very active. Yeah. I mean, yeah, most of my jobs, I've been highly active at my jobs. And, well, one, I've never experienced pain like that while being active and on. But, yeah, it was weird. Had days I literally could not get out of bed, and yeah. I mean, some people don't realize this. Like, some people don't get it bad, or if they do get it, they're like, oh, it wasn't too bad, I was fine. Like, just take some paracetamol. They don't understand that for some people, it is really painful. Absolute agony. Really is. I just, like, I'm just fortunate that mine is literally, it's like the first day is the worst, the second day, it varies. It could be bad, it might not be. But it really does vary. Trust me, my pain gauge is quite high. I have a very high pain threshold. It's definitely, it is literally the, just dependent on how bad it is. Some people really do get it bad. I've known people to literally faint, and they have high, like, they literally faint from that. One friend of mine was so bad, like, she broke her arm one time. And she didn't even cry. She was like, yeah, she had a broken arm. And then she was in that much pain that she collapsed from that. But I definitely don't think it's to do with people's pain threshold. I find it hard to believe it's to do with people's pain threshold. Maybe it is, but I've always been super fit, used to cycle everywhere, only been driving 4 years before that, walked and cycled everywhere. I mean, that's really good. Good on you for being that active. My granddad's the same. He actually did a bike ride. Wait, what's the distance? So he did a bike ride for charity. My cousin had leukemia when he was really, really young. Numerous years ago. He's been in remission for many years now, absolutely fine. My granddad, for charity, did a bike ride from London to where he lives, literally on a bike the entire time, from London to where he lives, which is, according to this, I'm gonna go, oh wait, there is a cycle one that tells you. Yeah, 112 miles. Well, 112.6. So let's just say 112.5 miles. 112, almost 113 miles. He did a bike ride from London. And he used to like to practice. He would bike to work every single day in light labor, but have been brought to tears by monthlies. Yeah, Sparky. Same. I made for my, well, one, my youngest was premature, so it really was, we joked that it would be like shooting him out because of how tiny he was. I was like, oh yeah, you're going to be stood at the other end and I'll just fly him out. That is not far from the truth. Literally not far from the truth. I don't want to go into too much detail because, I mean, actually, no, it's not going to be detail. Basically, with my youngest, there's like doing all the things. I had preeclampsia, I almost died, all of that fun stuff. And they were like, he's got to come out. I was like, fine. They did all the stuff. I was doing it all naturally. They said, do you want an epidural? I was like, you are not coming near me with a needle to go into my spine. No, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, you have preeclampsia, so if you start seizing, we can't give you an epidural. I was like, we'll work it out. It'll be fine. I was like, I'm going to be fine. I obviously was fine. I'm here now. Anyway, so she's doing all the things, and because he's not my first, I already kind of understood they did the checks and all of that, and she was like, okay, you're 7 centimeters, and she looked at us, so I was like, okay, so I'm not quite 10, so it definitely shouldn't start pushing. My body was doing all of the things that it naturally does, and I went to her, I was like, I really feel like he's gonna come out. And she was like, oh yeah, I moved some stuff about, by the way. I don't know what she moved about. Is there furniture up there? No idea what she did. She was like, I moved some stuff around, and I moved some stuff away and around, or whatever she did. That is literally all I remember her saying. She's like, if you feel like you need to push, you just do it. And so I did. So I was like, okay, I'm pushing then. And he is just coming out, and she like turned around. I was like, he's coming. She's like, stop. And I was like, I can't stop. My body is doing this. She's like trying to quickly put her gloves on, because obviously she's changing them from whenever she moved the furniture around, to make room for him. I don't know what she did. I really wish I did. It was so weird. And yeah, so she had to quickly like rush over, and then obviously press the alarm because he's, 6.5 to 7 weeks early. So the neonatal needed to get in. Still managed to do skin to skin, which was amazing. But yeah, literally no noise came out of me at all. It was just water slide him out. My daughter, I did one bit of noise. I was in pain, not gonna lie, I was in pain, because she was back to back, so she was pressing on nerves. And that really, really hurt. Still didn't have, I had pethidine in the legs, which is really nice. But the midwife I had with her was an absolute sadist. She went to me, oh, okay, so you're not going to be on gas and air. You're 10 centimeters. We're going to let your body just do what it naturally does. No more gas and air. I was like, oh, okay. By the way, I loved gas and air. That was great. And she's like, no more of that. Just let your body do its thing. And she was like, we're going to start pushing in an hour. So we're going to let your body naturally do it. And then in an hour, you're going to push. hour goes by and I'm pushing, it's absolutely fine. Apparently she's coming out like Superman, one arm up. And yeah, I make one sort of warrior like, ugh, and then out she comes. But yeah, no like screaming, crying, no tears. But yeah, sure, monthly time can definitely bring me to tears. Trying to get back to your daily run. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. But hard in winter and with littles, I never get a full night's sleep. Oh, yeah, I know how that is. My ex-wife was the same, had preeclampsia, son was born 8 weeks early, only 4 pounds at birth. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I was very, very lucky. My son was a little under 4 pounds. We weren't in NICU for long at all. When he came out of me, because I had like the magnesium drip and everything, I had to stay in the bed, you know, and everything for that. But we were out of hospital 10 days later. He'd managed to breastfeed and he was gaining weight, so they were happy. But yeah, it's a really, really scary time. Besides the early part, yeah, he was a tiny little dot. He still is, really, but super, super healthy, very loud and a pain in the ass. Big market crash. I mean, when, you know, when everything that's happened and happening right now, I'm not surprised there's a little bit of a crash going on. I'm just riding it out. I'm not gonna look, and I'm gonna hope everything goes okay. If there's a way to merge two, yeah. Do you mean like, if you want the head of something else, you would just, well, one, this would, actually you could. But yeah, import a new head, so I could, let's just open something new up real quick. So if I go to template, get the same small mammal and just pull it in my delete. Oh, there's ODNF Alright, and we go import. It's the Dwarf Child head. There we go. Oh, why is that so weird? That's too, that looks, yeah, but there you go. That's how you do it. First was emergency. See, very scary, but turned out great. Yeah. Oh, C-sections scare me. He's a giant big stock guy. That's awesome. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, fuel prices and everything. It is. It is. Full metal. Oh no, no, Nina. No. Do you know what? So not often do I really, really rate live action versions of animes because most of the time they're very, very bad. A few of them are very good. I feel like Full Metal Alchemist is one of those very, very good live actions. Like, I fully enjoyed that. I feel like there's a little bit of snobbery in the anime community to live actions. I thought Full Metal Alchemist live action was beautiful. But oh my gosh, the Nina bit, that had been erased from my mind. I'd completely forgotten when I watched that, which was harrowing when I saw it the first time around, and horrific. And then seeing it in the live act, no. No. Oh, what? Wait, why do you want to merge two VXM files into one VXM file? Or do you mean you want two? You want it to be like this. Create new asset. Is this what you mean? S2. Yeah, okay, we'll have untitled S2. So you have like one. And then I just wanted something if it's different. And like this, so you have two in the same thing, as if she's, you know, petting herself. Like, ah, good little Nina rabbit. Good Nina rabbit. Ah. I used to have a twin sister, but she disappeared. She really, really loved her rabbit, Flopsy, and now I have a new rabbit. I call her, Betty Flopsy. Good Betty Flopsy. Good Betty Flopsy. Nice to meet you. I think you can merge them in Magicka. I don't use Magicka. I'm wanting to find a way to mix and match parts, but they would need to be in one file. Standard VXM files seem to be limited to 16 layers, but Oh! Well, could you not just put all the parts like I just did, like import VXM and just import all those parts separately? No? Would that not work? Into a creepier Brothers Grimm story. Shh, Betty Flopsy. Shush, little Betty Flopsy. Nice Betty Flopsy. Yeah, I mean, I think we all are. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. Not for this one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not too sure then. Who said, there, Sparky said Magicka Voxel in Magicka. You should be able to. A horror story right there. I mean, maybe Benita is that traumatized from her father just being absolute awful. Just an absolute whatever. That she just turns into this psycho dwarf child. Drop out a ton of eyes at will. Wait, how would that work? I love the idea. Little Betty. Okay, we've gone too far with Betty. You'll have to delete those. Yeah, I don't use Magicka Voxel, so I can't help you too much with that, sorry. So what time is it? Here we go, I managed an hour and a half. That's almost close to the 2 hours I thought I would be able to manage. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bath, have a herbal tea, get a hot water bottle, and probably go to bed. Probably the earliest I'll be going to bed this week. Find 2 parts into one shelf in Magicka and in Voxedit was okay. But thank you, Maxie. I really hope your whole family recovers and everything, and that you're all okay. And just generally anyone else that isn't okay, I hope you get okay soon. I will be back doing the Sandbox stream on Monday. I may, depending on how I feel, give you an extra stream over the weekend to make up for all of this, but we'll see. As always, oh wait, I need to go to this one. There we go. As always, guys, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. Goodbye!